Hey yo gamers, noobkshub here. We are back with another video. In this video we are talking about the best 11 games part 2, which is under 500 rupees or $5 to $6. So without wasting any time, let's jump to the video. So the first game is coming up from the Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight is forge your own path. Hollow Knight as an epic action adventure through vast ruined kingdoms of insects and heroes. Explore your twisting caverns and battle tainted creatures and befriend bizarre bugs, all in a classic hard-drawn 2D style. So it is Metrovania Souls-like platformer difficult, which is almost 50% off. 345 is all $4 to $5. So overwhelmingly positive is like 316,000 overwhelmingly positive reviews. So it's highly recommended if someone wants to play with the low specs requirement. So go add it to the library. Moving to the next game is coming off from the Xbox Studios, which is ReCore Definitive Editions. Is 75% off, which is $325, almost $4 to $5. So in this game, we're from the creator KG Inafune and the makers of the Metroid Prime comes the ReCore Definitive Editions, the action adventure crafted for a new generations as one of the last human forged friendship with the robotic companions and led them to an epic adventure through the dynamic world. So in this game, you can all have the features like the Eye of the Obsidian, Extended Adventure, T8 and K Tank, core bot frames to the quicksands and explore Far Eden with the new power and speeds, 10 new dungeons and 2 new overworld areas, 3 new weapon modes and Joule's energy rifle, dozens of additional core bots, gear pieces, increases level caps and gameplay tuning, upscales the higher resolutions with HDR skies and lightning, all new achievements, decreased loading times and other improvements. So is the joint plungy core bot Violet journey to the permanent midnight of the starving sea, previously an unexplored region of the Far Eden, where ancient enemies plot their revenge on Joule and all humankind. So moving to the next game is the Sunset Overdrive, which is highly underrated from the Insomnia games, which is almost 75% off, $131, almost less than a $2 and less than a $500 as well. So Sunset Overdrive transform on an open world apocalypse into the tactical playground, zip, grind and wall run across sunset cities with an unconventional arsenals, hyper agility, unique weapons and customizable abilities, deliver an explosive and irreverent adventure in the end times, which is almost 10,000 positive reviews. But I can say that this almost supports the 4K resolutions, and damn, it looks way more than phenomenal than the recent titles. So you can grind and tons of hours of gameplays in this. Also the DLCs is also the phenomenal areas and the storyline where they proceed. So currently 75% off, $131, not a big deal, go add it to the library. Moving to the next game is coming out from the Arkane Studio, which is Prey. Prey is you awaken aboard Hallownest in a space stations orbiting the moon in the year 2032. You are the key subject of an experiment meant to alter humanity forever, but things have gone terribly wrong. The space stations has been overrun by hostile aliens and you are now being haunted. So a pretty cool concept in this game is which you can play as all along, which is sci-fi thriller, singular settings, unimaginable threat, and play your way. Play your way is almost like how to you choose your abilities and the skills and approaches to kill all the aliens and proceed the storyline. So these are the features has been added in this game, which can you have 80% off, $279, almost $3 to $4. But okay, also you can buy it Arkane's 20th anniversary bundle, in which you can buy all these titles, which is Arc Fatalities, Dishonored, Prey, Dishonored 2, Dishonored Outsiders, Death of the Outsiders, and The Dark Messiah, Might and Magic. So $911 is almost like a $10. Or you can also buy the Control Definitive Edition and Prey, which is 78% off, $178, which is almost $10 to $11, where you can include all the Prey and the Control. So moving to the next game is coming up from the Chinese developers and all, which is I can recommend you to play because almost it has a Mass 3D single player RPG developed by Aragon Infotech, which is on Shanghai, which is Guan III, a subsidiary of Wang Yan's Shengchang. At least latest hit of the Guan series, it boasts more free and smooth combat experience with all full real-time combat systems. This generation expands the world of Guan base. So about the game is the 3D action platforms, almost like in a sword and fairy. So this generation expands the world of Guan with the previous work. The vivid and beautiful graphic styles bring the scenery, people and the story from the ancient times to life, truly makes the game world alive. The story background of the Guan is the fantasy world built up on elements of the ancient China. Therefore, players will experience the rich cultural context all over the game, adding daring and limitless imaginations to the Oriental fantasia. So currently 60% off, $279, almost $3 to $4. Go add it to the library. Moving to the next game is coming up from the Blacktail, from the Focus Entertainment, in which 67% off, $461, almost $5. So 4 is the legend of the Baba Yaga. A girl is accused of a witchcraft and expelled from home. Live out to the origins of the Salvic myth. This is one of a kind blend of intense archery combat and dark storytelling set in the vibrant fairy tale world. So in these games you can only play with the archery's abilities, where you don't have the melee combats as well, but you can only have the range combats like in the bow and arrows and all kind of elements, fire, air, and everything they have inherited. Also you have a witchcraftings as well. So you have the choices as well, whether you go with the dark or go with light. So currently 67% off, $461, $5 almost. Go ahead with the library. Moving to the next game is coming out from the Resident Evil 2 remake. Resident Evil remake is also 75% off, $499, in which all these Raccoon City, September 1998, plunging the cities into chaos, flesh-eating zombies roam the streets for the survivor, an unparalleled adrenaline rush, creeping storyline, and unimaginable horror awaits you. Witness the return of the Resident Evil remake. So currently 75% off, $499. Go ahead to the library. Moving to the next game is coming up from the Devil May Cry 4 Special Editions. It's one of the best Devil May Cry I can say till now. We have DMC5, but the 4 is ultimate one. We have tons of weapons and abilities out there. The smart stylish action game DMC4 is better than ever. Is back, boasting a new playable characters and the game modes as well. So take the control of the 5 playable characters in the this is special editions of the Devil May Cry 4, the ultimate version of the smashes stylish action game. Impresses the gothic supernatural world where new protagonist classes with the familiar heroes as the new leading man. New role players will unleash the incredible attacks and non-stop combos with unique new gameplay mechanics. His powerful Devil Bringer arm. So on the coast of the distant land lies the castle town of the Fortuna. It's here the group known as an Order of the Sword practice the mysterious religion. They revere the demon warrior Sparta, who as their god fought to protect humans, as they're committed to the exterminations of all demons. Nero, a young knight from the Order, is tasked to find the Dante, a mysterious assassin who murders the head of the Order of the Sword. At the same time, more demons being appeared throughout the cities. Nero will soon come to discover the motive behind the Dante's appearance and truth behind the intentions of the Order of the Sword. So 3 playable characters: Lady and Twist, legendary Dark Knight mode, refined gameplay, and returning features like signature, deep combo, distant set of luminaries, and these are all. So currently 70% off, $449, almost $5. Go add it to the library. Moving to the next game is coming up from these action beat 'em up fighting 3D isometric, which is Midnight Fight Express, 40% off, $443, almost $5. A former member of the criminal underworld is lured back into life by mysterious drones, claiming that they have until sunrise to prevent the city-wide criminal takeover together. So about this game is you are a babyface, a former member of criminal underworld lore, lured back to the life by mysterious AI drone. So you have a blockbuster combat, tangle with the webs of foes, and fineness of the action move, master punch, dodge, counter, and the finish of enemies with fluid viscous combat, and the featuring mocap animations by motion, martial art masteries, killer arsenals, street warriors wardrobe, audio adrenal rush. Yes, it has a good audio and BGM on the background. So you battle across the 41 handcrafted levels of the best pulsing and infectious soundtracks by artist Noise Scream, and the channel is non-stop midnight energy and metropolis. The fight never stops because it's in a fighting game, and almost never gives you any time to relax and jump to the action every time. So currently 40% off for $43, $5, not a big deal. Go ahead to the library. Moving to the next game is coming up from the Hades, which is action roguelike roguelite hack and slacks indie games which defy the god of the days as you hack and slash out the underworld in the roguelike dungeon crawler from the creators of the Bastion, Transistors, Empire, which is 60% off, 440, almost $5. Go, add it to the library. Moving to the next game, which is last from the 11 best game, is Way Out. A Way Out is an exclusive co-op adventure where you play the role of the one of the two prison making their daring escapes from the prison. So in this way you can choose your characters Leo or choose your characters other players as well. Together they will find an out. Escaping prison from the complete stranger isn't ideal circumstances, but Leo and Vincent have too much riding on to it the second guess themselves. Now a freedom gets closer and closer. They will have to learn to trust each other if they want to make it other side of the prison. Work together and break free. Use teamwork to solve puzzles and overcome the obstacles. Experience a variety of a gameplay which is sneak, fight, run, drive, even go for a little fishing all along the way. So all these have the features included in it. There's a note as well. The co-op play entire experience with your friends using Steam remote play together feature as well. So currently this is 80% off, $2.99, $3 to $4. So go. I highly recommend to play this game with your friend and even solo. So go, add it to the library. So that's it from my side. I'll bring back the new 11 best video games in this summer sale under 500. So till then, wait and keep gaming. Noobkshub out here.
Yeah, boy.